one day somebody does something unspeakable to someone else, to someone you hardly knew, and you do something about it, because you can.
Hey guys, we're on another traffic stop on H Street and 8th. H and the number 8. We always roll up on these because you never know, he could pull them out of the car. Now, I'm behind and away from the police cars, so a little education here. Let's say the cop goes, I need you to move back to that telephone pole, because right now you're obstructing. No, I'm not, because he only needs this area to work in. Traffic stop, and if he needs to make an arrest, there's his car. So when these cops tell you back up, go back, just say, why do you need the equity? Your traffic stop is here. If you have to make an arrest, it's here. So I don't need to back up. I'm not obstructing you. I'm not delaying you. You're delaying yourself right now. You know, things of that nature. So that's what you explain to them, because California Penal Code 148 subsection G says photography and videography alone cannot be deemed a suspicious activity. And furthermore, California Constitution Article 1 Section 2 says no law shall be made to prohibit the liberty of speech and press. So by him saying, well, right now you're violating 148A by standing, no, I'm not. And you're using that law to prohibit the liberty of my free press right now. That's what you tell him. Because now if he dropped evidence right here or something, I get it. But just a normal traffic stop, they don't need all that room. They just don't want you to catch what they're saying on audio or video, because he may say or do something incorrect and he doesn't want it to go public. So that's why they want you to back way up. That's exactly why. Either that, or they lack the testicular fortitude to do their job correctly, and they're scared. Well, I don't know what you're gonna do. Well, I'm gonna I've already hit record, I'm gonna hit stop, and then I'm gonna edit it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube. So, here comes the second cop. So, and he's gonna stop right here. So see, they may pull this guy out of the car, who knows? Let's see what he says, if anything. But that's a sergeant. So see if the sergeant says anything. Looks at me with disdain. So the sergeant had to adjust his boxers. I know how that goes, I do. Let's see if this guy does anything. So I guess they are gonna pull him out of the car. This is why we record, right? Let's look at his month. June. Okay, so he has till June to get new tags. So it obviously wasn't for expired tags, or registration is what it is. California, we say tags, which really is in reference to the vehicle registration at DMV. But he has until June to get the red tag. He's got a yellow one. I had to get my red tag in January. He's got until June. So he opened the car door. Now Sarge is over there speaking to him. What? He said, don't worry about something, worry about something else. Oh. His arm don't extend. You can tell his arm is all twisted. I got it. I got it. He said his arm don't fully extend. And I was telling him, I got it. I got you. He said his arm doesn't fully extend. and the cop still pulled it back. He said he got shot. He said he's not on parole or probation.
Parole, no probation. I didn't do anything. Taking her to the store.
Mm-hmm. So.
I didn't reach her. Oh my gosh, I never reached her. I swear to God. Okay, that's cool. But
So he said
I never reached. I looked at you the whole time.
He said he never reached. That's his earbud. He said he's not on probation or parole, and we're going to take him at his word. I mean, I was trying to get the cop's name there. Get his earbud. Hernandez. So it's Officer Hernandez in F2300. So now he said he was reaching around. You know what? I don't know about that. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. Maybe something fell. Maybe his earbud fell out of his ear and he was trying to pick it back up. So we don't know why the cop is saying that. I don't believe cops a lot of times. So now gonna pull. He said he was taking her to the store. Now remember, she's a passenger, so she doesn't have to ID unless she's on probation or parole. The only time she has to ID is if the conditions of her parole or probation say so, or they suspect her of committing or have committed a crime. But just as a passenger in a vehicle, you're not committing a crime. Riding in a car is not illegal. So if he asks her for her ID and she says no, he has to go with it unless she's on probation or parole. This guy says he's not. Take him at his word. Now they're going to search the car. And you know, they could use that. Well, I saw you reach. Now I'm going to search. You know, that could be a lie. Like, I smell marijuana. You know, I saw a video of that and the person said, I don't smoke marijuana, dude. Well, I smell it, and pulled him out of the car and everything and then let him go. You didn't smell marijuana, or you would have tested him. We're back, guys. My phone overheated and I had to take it out of the case. That's what I hate about Apple. That's the one thing I hate about iPhone. And I don't know, maybe Samsung and all them do it too, but my phone said temperature and then had to cool down. So I took the case off and everything. Okay, so I'm back. My phone cooled down. You didn't miss anything. The cop just now got out of his car. He's been sitting in the car the whole time, writing the citation the whole time. So you didn't miss anything. He searched the car, but apparently he didn't find anything. Now the sergeant's going to argue with him. Instead of saying, okay, sir, you're fine, just sign your thing, he's going to argue with him now. Because he got to make his point. You got to let him know who's in charge. So his name's Hernandez. Sergeant looks like it says cited. So he said he wasn't reaching or moving around. And the cop pulled a bottle of water out of there. Maybe he was going for a drink. Now the cops arguing with him instead of de-escalating. Now they're going with our policy is. He said, I'm a supervisor. I don't back up, but I was in the area. That's such BS, man. I just happened to see a traffic stop and thought, hey, this officer might need help. Yeah, okay. You got to use common sense too, and maybe I'm wrong, but use the common sense test. He said, I'm a sergeant, I'm a supervisor. I don't back up people. I was just in the area and decided to stop by. Yeah, okay. My phone paused for some reason. I hope it's not the heat. So now instead of de-escalating, the cops getting upset. Well, he's got his ticket. The cop could just say, you know, okay, well, have a good afternoon. They won't do that. They got to make sure everybody knows who's in charge. He said, I get paid to survive. Well, a traffic stop, a guy just sitting there waiting on his ticket, he ain't gonna kill you. The cop said, I get paid to survive. No, you really don't get paid to survive. You get paid to serve the public. He said, I get paid to survive by keeping the peace. Keeping the peace. So it says on the car, keeping the peace. Now he's giving him a story about what happened on some other traffic stop. Well, because of that traffic stop, now I have to watch every single traffic stop. Yeah, but you're embellishing. Temperature, it's not even that hot out here. It's not. But temperature goes on and it overheats. But you just missed them arguing. But the cop is telling him, my friend took a bullet and this happened. And what's that got to do with this guy? What's that got to do with this guy? So he's trying to, instead of trying to understand, he's trying to justify his position. He should say, look, I understand your concerns, instead of, no, here's my concern. We don't care about your concern, cop. You know, de-escalation means I understand your situation. Not, well, let me tell you about my friend that got shot, huh? So that means everybody's out to shoot you. Not everybody, dude. You guys get upset when we say all cops are bad, but then you say all traffic drivers are bad. Oh my God, now he's talking about going to his house and telling him how to survive. So he told you how to do your job. Big deal. Maybe you should go do it. Okay, my phone is probably going to heat up again, but I'm going to try to get as much footage as I can for you guys. Now he's asking them to show what he did that caused him to go in handcuffs.